Someone out there with real power has been keeping an eye on you, and they're seriously impressed with the way you've been leaning on faith instead of crumbling under fear. If that sounds too good to be true, stick around, because this is about to blow your mind. The universe doesn't play around when it rewards those who choose courage over comfort, and you're about to see proof of that in ways you never imagined. Before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment 77 below to send your signal out to the universe. Once you do, drop another comment saying, "Ready for what's next?" because something big is lining up just for you. The smallest choices often have the most profound impact on our lives. When you stand firm in the face of doubt, when you refuse to let negativity define you, you're laying the first stones of your personal transformation. This is the quiet courage that most people don't see, but the universe certainly does. It's the decision to apply for that job you felt wasn't within reach, or to reach out to someone you've been thinking about but never had the courage to call. These moments might seem insignificant, but they are the building blocks of your journey toward a life full of limitless possibilities. In many ways, choosing faith over fear means standing tall in moments when you would have otherwise shrunk away. It's deciding to trust in your abilities when the odds seem stacked against you. As you make these choices, no matter how small, the universe starts aligning itself to your intentions. It creates space for you to grow, to expand, and to discover new opportunities you might not have believed possible. Faith is a subtle but powerful force. It doesn't always announce itself with fireworks or dramatic shifts, but it's always working in the background. Every time you trust in yourself and your path, you're sending a message to the universe that you're ready for more. It's as though the world opens its doors just a little wider for you, guiding you toward the future you've been working toward. Even when it feels like you're still on shaky ground, have you ever felt like the universe was conspiring to help you? That feeling is not just a coincidence. When you choose faith over fear, something incredible begins to happen. The universe starts sending you signs, little nudges in the right direction, and sometimes even straight-up opportunities that appear seemingly out of nowhere. It might be an unexpected phone call, an invitation you weren't anticipating, or a piece of advice from someone who seems to know exactly what you need to hear. These moments are not random. They are your reward for stepping into the unknown with courage. What's even more remarkable is that these opportunities come at the exact right time, often when you're just about to give up or when you feel overwhelmed by doubt. It's as if the universe is waiting for you to take that leap just so it can say, "I see you, keep going." And this is where the magic truly lies, in the trust that your efforts aren't in vain, even when you can't immediately see the fruits of your labor. The universe doesn't just respond to your big, bold actions. It responds to your belief. When you choose faith, the universe mirrors that faith by offering you exactly what you need. This isn't some abstract idea. It's a real phenomenon that you can feel in your life. And just as you begin to notice these signs and synchronicities, you'll find yourself becoming more aligned with your true purpose. The biggest hurdle to living a life of faith is the fear of the unknown. It's easy to stay in the comfortable, predictable world of fear, where you know the outcomes, but nothing extraordinary ever happens in the comfort zone. True magic happens when you step into the unknown, into that place of infinite possibility where anything can unfold. It's here that the universe can work its wonders, because faith is a choice to embrace uncertainty with hope, knowing that the best is yet to come. Taking that first step into the unknown might feel terrifying. You might not have all the answers, and you certainly don't know how things will turn out. But here's the thing. When you step into that space, the universe starts moving with you. Opportunities appear when you least expect them, and paths you never saw before suddenly open up. It's the beauty of faith. The more you move forward in trust, the more the world begins to reveal itself to you. In fact, the unknown is where the magic happens. It's where growth takes place, and where you find the answers to questions you didn't even know you had. The universe doesn't reward hesitation, it rewards action. And when you choose faith, you are taking bold, courageous steps toward a future filled with endless potential. Faith doesn't just change your life in the moment, it creates ripples that impact your future in ways you can't always predict. Every time you choose faith over fear, you're setting in motion a chain of events that can transform not just your own life, but the lives of those around you. It's like tossing a pebble into a pond. The ripples spread out further than you can see, reaching places you didn't even know existed. These ripple effects are often subtle at first. You might wake up one day with a renewed sense of purpose, or find yourself making decisions that align more closely with your deepest desires. Sometimes it's the way people respond to you. Suddenly, doors begin to open and opportunities flow your way because your energy has shifted. When you embrace faith, you become a magnet for blessings, and the universe responds by bringing everything you need to the surface. The beauty of the ripple effect is that it doesn't just impact your immediate circle. As you grow, as you continue to live with faith, those around you begin to feel the impact too. Your courage becomes a light for others, showing them that they too can step into the unknown and trust in the journey. The effect is exponential. It starts with you, but it extends outward, changing everything it touches. In a world that thrives on instant gratification, waiting can feel like an impossible challenge. But when it comes to faith, patience is not only necessary, it's essential. Faith isn't always about immediate results. Sometimes it's about trusting that something is happening beneath the surface. Think of it like planting a tree. You may not see growth right away, but over time, the roots are strengthening, and the foundation is being laid for something magnificent. In the same way, your efforts are being fortified, preparing you for what's ahead. When you're in a season of waiting, it can feel frustrating. You may question whether the universe has forgotten about you, or whether your efforts have been in vain. But this is where faith truly shines. Trusting that the timing is right, even when nothing seems to be happening, is a vital part of the process. This is when the universe is setting the stage for your success, putting all the right pieces in place so you can shine when the time is right. Patience is a powerful tool in the journey of faith. The best things often take time, and when they arrive, they are so much more rewarding. During these waiting periods, remember that growth is happening, even if it's not visible to the eye. Keep your faith strong and know that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring you the blessings you've been waiting for. Have you ever felt like something incredible is just around the corner, even though you can't quite see it yet? That feeling is your inner knowing, telling you that the universe is preparing something just for you. The universe has a way of knowing when you're ready for the next step in your journey. It's not always immediate, but when the time is right, opportunities begin to present themselves, often in ways you didn't expect. And this isn't a coincidence, it's the universe's way of rewarding you for your faith. When you've reached the right point in your journey, things begin to fall into place. It might be a phone call, an email, or an unexpected encounter with someone who can change everything for you. This is your sign that you've been seen and that your perseverance has paid off. The universe doesn't give you what you want when you want it. It gives it to you when you're ready to receive it. The key to understanding this is to remain patient and trust that the universe knows what you need, often better than you do. Your actions, your mindset, and your openness to possibilities have all led you to this point. Trust the timing and know that everything is unfolding just as it should. One of the most exciting parts of living with faith is the unexpected moment when someone influential takes notice of you. This might be a mentor, an investor, a potential business partner, or someone who can open doors you've been knocking on for years. It's a wild feeling, realizing that someone with power sees your potential and is willing to help you take the next step. But here's the secret. It's not just about luck or being in the right place at the right time. It's about your energy, your authenticity, and your unwavering commitment to your journey. Influential people are highly attuned to acts of courage, resilience, and integrity. They respect those who refuse to give up, who remain steadfast even in the face of adversity. When you live with faith, you radiate that energy, and those who resonate with it are drawn to you. This is why you may find that opportunities start showing up even when you least expect them. These individuals don't just see your potential, they see your determination, your heart, and your unwavering belief in your own mission. It's not about trying to impress them. In fact, trying to be someone you're not is a surefire way to disconnect from these influential figures. Instead, stay true to yourself, be honest about where you are, and continue to show up with the same passion and drive that got you noticed in the first place. Authenticity is your greatest asset, and those who resonate with it will step forward to offer their support, guidance, and opportunities. One of the most important things you can do on your journey is to show up every day, no matter what. It's easy to feel disheartened when the results aren't immediate or when progress seems slow, but consistency is the key to creating long-lasting change. It's not about making huge leaps all the time. It's about taking small, deliberate steps that add up over time. Every action you take, no matter how small, is a piece of the larger puzzle. When you show up with faith, those steps become the foundation for everything that's to come. Consistency is what builds momentum. The more you show up for yourself and your goals, the more the universe begins to open up to you. The doors you've been knocking on will eventually open. Not because you begged, but because you've proven you're serious. You've shown the universe that you're ready, that you're willing to keep going even when it feels tough. This is when the most extraordinary opportunities start arriving because they know you won't waste them. It's easy to become discouraged when the payoff isn't immediate, but the universe rewards the persistent. Keep showing up, even on the days when the path feels unclear, because your consistency is laying the groundwork for something bigger. Trust that the rewards will come, and in the meantime, enjoy the journey and the lessons you're learning along the way. One of the most beautiful aspects of living with faith is the way the universe sends support when you need it most. Sometimes this comes in the form of a mentor, someone who sees your potential and offers guidance, encouragement, and sometimes even resources to help you get where you want to go. These people don't always show up in the ways you expect. They may come as strangers or from unexpected corners of your life, but when they do, it's like a door opening that you never even knew was there. A mentor doesn't have to be someone with all the answers. They simply have the wisdom to help you navigate your journey more effectively. They might offer a piece of advice that shifts your perspective, or they might open a door that propels you forward faster than you ever thought possible. But remember, the key to attracting mentors is being open to receiving help. You have to be willing to ask for it, to show humility, and to trust that these connections are part of your path. The best part? When you open yourself to receiving support, it doesn't just help you, it enriches you. You learn, you grow, and you gain the experience you need to succeed. Your success becomes a reflection of not just your own efforts, but also the collective wisdom and support of those who have believed in you along the way. In this world, it's easy to get caught up in trying to impress others or to mold yourself into what you think people want to see. But here's the truth. The most powerful force you can bring to the table is your authentic self. When you live in alignment with your true values and purpose, you begin to attract the right people and opportunities. This is how faith works. By believing in who you are and what you stand for, you become magnetic to those who resonate with your energy. People who are truly aligned with your path will find you, and they won't be looking for you to fit into a box. They will see the real you and be drawn to your honesty, passion, and authenticity. When you operate from a place of true alignment, opportunities come to you, not because you're chasing them, but because you're radiating the kind of energy that attracts everything you need. This is why it's so important to stay true to yourself and your values. You don't have to be anyone else to succeed. All you need to do is show up, stay committed, and trust that the universe will bring the right people into your life. Authenticity doesn't just open doors. It pulls back the curtains and lets you shine in the spotlight you deserve. It's one thing to give support, but it's another to receive it. Many of us struggle with accepting help from others, believing that we need to do it all on our own. But here's a key truth. True strength lies in knowing when to ask for help and allowing others to support you. When you step into a place of humility and openness, you allow the universe to send you the help you need to grow and expand. Faith isn't just about trusting in yourself, it's about trusting in others too. Receiving support doesn't make you weak, it makes you wise. The people who offer their time, energy, and resources are doing so because they believe in your mission. They see your potential and want to help you succeed. In these moments, it's essential to accept with gratitude, knowing that this support is part of your growth. You don't need to do it all alone, and when you stop trying to, you free up space for even more blessings to come your way. The more you open yourself to receiving help, the more your capacity for success grows. You'll find that your world expands in ways you didn't think possible. Whether it's advice, resources, or connections, Receiving support is a powerful tool for achieving your dreams. In turn, as you succeed, you'll be in a position to give back and support others on their journeys too. Not every offer of help or support is the right one for you. It's important to develop discernment, the ability to judge whether an opportunity or relationship truly aligns with your values and vision. Sometimes well-meaning offers can lead you astray, tempting you to compromise your integrity or stray from your true purpose. That's why it's essential to have a clear understanding of what matters most to you. Before you accept any support, ask yourself, does this align with my values? Does it help me fulfill my vision? Or does it tempt me to compromise on what truly matters? Knowing your non-negotiables will guide you in making the right choices. Trust your intuition. It will rarely steer you wrong when it comes to the people and opportunities you allow into your life. The support you receive should empower you, not drain you. When you stay true to your core beliefs, you can confidently say yes to opportunities that align with your journey and pass on those that don't serve your purpose. This discernment is an essential part of walking the path of faith. It ensures that you continue to grow, evolve, and achieve your dreams without losing sight of what truly matters to you. While it's important to cultivate independence and self-reliance, it's equally important to recognize that you don't have to do everything on your own. The most successful people in the world didn't get there through isolation. They got there by surrounding themselves with a supportive community. Faith isn't just about trusting yourself. It's about trusting in the collective power of the people around you. When you allow others to be part of your journey, you create a network of support that amplifies your strength and capacity. Don't fear asking for help. Embrace the idea that you are part of a larger, interconnected web of people who are all working toward their own goals. When you accept help, you're not just benefiting yourself. You're contributing to the growth and success of everyone around you. Each person who supports you becomes a part of your larger mission, and together you can achieve far more than you could alone. The beauty of faith is that it doesn't isolate you. It brings people into your life who share your vision and who can help you navigate the challenges ahead. Embrace these connections. They are the lifeblood of your journey. As you look back on your journey, take a moment to celebrate how far you've come. The path may not have been easy, but every challenge, every victory, and every step forward has brought you exactly to where you need to be. Trust that you are exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment, and that every choice you've made has been part of your beautiful unfolding story. Faith is not just about the destination, it's about embracing the process. Every lesson, every setback, and every triumph has shaped you into the person you are today. Celebrate your growth because it's all leading you toward the life you've been dreaming of. You are worthy of every blessing, every opportunity, and every success that comes your way. And as you continue on your path, remember that you don't walk it alone. The universe is with you, guiding you, supporting you, and rewarding you for every courageous step you take. Keep moving forward with faith and watch as your journey unfolds into something more incredible than you ever imagined. Fear is an inevitable part of the journey to success. But what if, instead of seeing it as a roadblock, you could view fear as a stepping stone? When fear arises, it's a clear signal that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, which is where growth happens. Fear has an uncanny ability to show you what you truly care about. It often reflects your deepest desires and the things worth pursuing. By acknowledging and transforming your fear, you can harness its energy to propel you forward rather than letting it hold you back. The first step to transforming fear into fuel is to shift your perspective. Instead of letting fear paralyze you, use it as a tool to examine your motivations. Ask yourself, what am I truly afraid of? Is it failure, rejection, the unknown? Once you identify the root of your fear, you'll realize it's not as powerful as it seemed. Fear thrives on the unknown, but once you face it head-on, you begin to take away its power. Embrace fear as a signpost that you're on the right path. Every great achievement begins with a leap of courage. The second step is to take action, no matter how small. Every time you push past fear, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than any challenge. Action, even if imperfect, is the antidote to fear. When you begin to act, fear becomes less intimidating. By showing up, you reinforce the idea that nothing can stop you. It's a powerful reminder that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward in spite of it. Each step, no matter how tentative, gets you closer to your goal. Finally, understand that fear isn't something to be eliminated. It's something to be embraced. It's a natural part of growth. And when you learn to manage it, you gain the ability to rise above any obstacle. Fear will continue to appear in new forms, but instead of retreating, you'll learn to use it as a source of strength. The more you face it, the more confident you become in your ability to overcome anything that comes your way. Fear, in this sense, becomes a guide on your journey to greatness. In a world where instant gratification is often the norm, patience has become a rare and valuable quality. Yet waiting is not a sign of weakness or indecision. It's a critical part of the process of success. It's during periods of waiting that your foundations are strengthened and the universe works behind the scenes to bring your desires to fruition. Patience allows you to step back and trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, even when you can't see the immediate results. The power of patience lies in its ability to teach you resilience. While waiting, you're forced to grow mentally and emotionally, learning how to manage your expectations and stay positive in the face of uncertainty. It's tempting to rush toward your goals, but when you push too hard, you risk missing the valuable lessons that can only be learned during moments of pause. Patience allows you to embrace the journey rather than just the destination and understand that growth takes time. Waiting doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing everything you can while also allowing space for the universe to work its magic. It means taking consistent action while letting go of the need to control every outcome. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply trust. Trust that your efforts will eventually bear fruit, even if it takes longer than you expect. The process of waiting will teach you that the right opportunities arrive exactly when they're meant to, and often when you least expect them. The final lesson patience teaches is the importance of timing. You might feel like you're at the edge of your limits, but the universe has its own perfect timing. Things will fall into place when you're ready and when you've done the work to deserve the success that's coming. Trust that the wait is not in vain. It's preparing you for something even greater than you can imagine. Be patient, keep moving forward, and trust the process. Success will find its way to you at the right time. There's one secret ingredient that can unlock every door you desire: self-belief. Without it, even the best ideas and the greatest opportunities will seem out of reach. Self-belief is the foundation of all success because it's what propels you to take bold action, even in the face of uncertainty. The moment you decide that you are capable of achieving your dreams, you begin to align your actions with that truth, and the universe takes notice. To cultivate self-belief, start by recognizing your past accomplishments. Look back at everything you've already achieved and realize that you've faced challenges before and emerged stronger. This recognition builds the confidence you need to move forward, even if you're starting from scratch. Trust that your potential is limitless. You've overcome obstacles before, and you will again. Self-belief is about understanding that you are worthy of your dreams and that you have the strength to make them happen. Another key to mastering self-belief is quieting the inner critic. We all have that voice that tells us we're not good enough, that we'll never succeed, or that we're wasting our time. But here's the truth. That voice is simply fear trying to hold you back. When you learn to silence that inner voice and replace it with affirmations of your worth, you open up new pathways for success. You must become your own biggest cheerleader, consistently reminding yourself of your capabilities and potential. With time, that inner voice of doubt will fade, and the voice of belief will grow louder. Self-belief also requires you to take risks. You can't build confidence if you're always playing it safe. Every step outside your comfort zone is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. The more you trust yourself, the more the universe opens up to you, offering opportunities that reflect your newfound belief in your potential. Life is full of setbacks, unpredictable moments that challenge us, shake our confidence, and test our strength. However, it's not the setbacks themselves that define us, but how we respond to them. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from challenges, and it's what separates those who succeed from those who give up. The key to building resilience is adopting a mindset that sees failure not as the end, but as part of the process of growth. The first step to developing resilience is learning to embrace failure. Failure is not something to fear, it's an invaluable teacher. When something doesn't work out, instead of seeing it as a personal defeat, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Failure teaches you what doesn't work, which brings you one step closer to discovering what will. Every failure is a lesson, and with each lesson, you become stronger, wiser, and more prepared for success. The greatest success stories are often built on the foundation of countless failures. Another important element of resilience is the ability to stay positive, even when things seem bleak. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring challenges. It means choosing to focus on solutions instead of problems. It's about keeping your eyes on the prize no matter how hard the journey may seem. In difficult times, practicing gratitude can shift your focus from what's wrong to what's still going right. It's in these moments that your resilience is built and you learn just how strong you really are. Finally, resilience requires perseverance. It's easy to quit when the road gets tough, but those who push through are the ones who experience true growth. The ability to keep going, even when the odds seem stacked against you, is what makes you unstoppable. With each challenge you overcome, you become more resilient, and your ability to handle future setbacks becomes stronger. Remember, setbacks aren't the end of the road. They're just another detour on your journey to success. If you want to create extraordinary results in your life, you must be willing to dream bigger than what your current circumstances tell you is possible. Visionary thinking is the ability to see beyond the limitations of your current reality and envision a future that seems unattainable. However, the truth is that visionary thinking isn't just about imagining big dreams. It's about aligning your actions with those dreams and working toward them, no matter how impossible they may seem. The first step in visionary thinking is to expand your sense of possibility. Look around you and see that others have achieved what seemed impossible. Use their success stories as inspiration rather than comparison. Your dreams are uniquely yours, and they are just as worthy of being realized. Visionary thinkers don't let their current reality dictate what's possible. They set their sights on what could be, and then they take the steps necessary to make that vision come true. Dreaming big also requires a sense of confidence. You must believe that you are worthy of achieving what you envision, even if the path ahead seems uncertain. Trust in your abilities and take action toward your goals with the knowledge that each step forward is bringing you closer to your dream. Don't let fear or self-doubt hold you back. The universe rewards those who have the courage to dream big and the commitment to bring those dreams to life. Finally, visionary thinking requires patience. Big dreams take time, and the journey may not always be linear. However, the more clearly you can see your vision, the more motivated you will be to persist through obstacles. Remember, every great accomplishment in history started with someone who dared to dream bigger than their circumstances. Keep dreaming, keep believing in, and watch as your visions transform into reality. Success doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you set clear, intentional goals and work toward them with purpose. The power of intention lies in your ability to focus your energy and efforts on what truly matters. Setting clear goals allows you to channel your energy, time, and resources in a way that maximizes your chances of success. Without intention, you risk scattering your efforts and missing the opportunities that align with your true desires. The key to powerful intention is specificity. Instead of vague goals like, I want to be successful, set concrete, measurable goals like, I want to increase my sales by 20% in the next 6 months, or I want to complete a certification by the end of this year. The more specific you are about what you want, the easier it is to create a roadmap to get there. Clear goals give you a sense of direction, and every step you take is a step closer to realizing your dream. Intentions also need to be aligned with your values. When your goals are in harmony with what truly matters to you, it becomes much easier to stay committed and focused, even when challenges arise. When you know why your goals are important, whether it's for personal growth, financial freedom, or making an impact, you're more likely to push through setbacks and keep moving forward. The power of intention also comes from visualization. When you visualize your goals and see yourself succeeding, You align your subconscious mind with your conscious efforts. This mental practice not only boosts motivation, but also helps you stay on track when distractions arise. The more clearly you see your goals, the more likely you are to achieve them. Your intentions shape your future, so make sure they're powerful, clear, and aligned with your deepest desires. Your thoughts shape your reality. This simple yet profound truth is the cornerstone of mindset mastery. The way you think about yourself, your circumstances, and your potential dictates the results you experience. If you believe that success is out of your reach, it will be. But if you believe that success is inevitable, you start seeing opportunities instead of obstacles. The key to creating the reality you desire is mastering your mindset, which begins with controlling your thoughts. Changing your mindset starts with awareness. The first step is to recognize the negative thoughts and limiting beliefs that hold you back. This may involve challenging old narratives such as, "I'm not good enough," or "I don't deserve success." Once you become aware of these patterns, you can begin to replace them with positive affirmations and empowering beliefs. Shift your focus from what you don't want to what you do want, and watch as your mindset begins to shift in a more positive direction. Mindset mastery also requires a commitment to positivity. It's easy to fall into the trap of negative thinking, especially when faced with challenges. However, it's essential to stay focused on the bigger picture. A positive mindset allows you to see setbacks as temporary and opportunities for growth. When you train your mind to focus on the positives, you become more resilient and motivated to continue pushing forward. It's not about ignoring difficulties. It's about seeing the silver lining. Finally, mindset mastery involves consistency. It's not enough to shift your mindset once and expect permanent change. You must actively cultivate a positive, growth-oriented mindset every day, whether it's through daily affirmations, journaling, or surrounding yourself with positive influences. Consistently reinforcing empowering beliefs will help you create the reality you desire. Mastering your mindset is a lifelong journey, but every step forward brings you closer to the life you envision. Self-doubt is one of the most common obstacles that holds us back from achieving greatness. It's that little voice inside that tells you you're not good enough, that your dreams are unrealistic, and that you'll never be able to make it. But self-doubt is a liar. It's a reflection of fear, not truth. To overcome self-doubt, you must learn to trust yourself more than you trust the voices of fear. Start by recognizing that self-doubt is a natural part of the human experience. Even the most successful people have experienced moments of doubt. The difference is that they didn't let it define them. Instead of listening to those voices, they chose to take action anyway. The first step in overcoming self-doubt is to recognize it for what it is, a passing thought that doesn't determine your future. The more you take action in spite of doubt, the less power it has over you. Building self-confidence is the antidote to self-doubt. You do this by focusing on your strengths and accomplishments. Reflect on the times in your life when you've succeeded and remind yourself that you are capable of achieving more. When you trust your abilities, self-doubt has nowhere to thrive. Every time you take action, you reinforce your belief in yourself. And with each victory, big or small, you build unshakable confidence. Finally, trust that self-doubt is a sign you're on the verge of something great. The bigger the dream, the louder the doubt. Instead of fearing it, embrace it as a sign that you are stretching beyond your limits. When you overcome self-doubt, you open up new possibilities and set yourself on the path to greatness. Trust in your abilities, trust in your journey, and trust that you are worthy of the success that awaits. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but in reality, it's one of the greatest sources of strength you can possess. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable means showing up as your authentic self without the armor of perfection or pretension. It's about allowing yourself to be seen, warts and all. When you embrace vulnerability, you open the door to deeper connections, greater creativity, and unexpected blessings that can transform your life in ways you never imagined.